Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's duels with Boynton Hall Rock Valley, West Sioux, Hinton, and your Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be joined shortly by our announcers, Adam Top and Mitch Lupkus. But right now we are getting ready for our senior night here for wrestling. Senior night here. As you can see, some prep work going on here with the mats as Lions wrestlers are getting everything wiped down and cleaned up. They've already called for parents who go to the commons, so we should be getting started here very shortly. Tonight's schedule will have our boys duels first. Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and West Sioux will be on mat number 1, which is on your right. Boynton Hall, Rock Valley, and Hinton will be on mat number 2, which is on your left. After that, we'll have a short break where we do have a Lions Den recognition. That is our youth wrestling program. We'll do a short intermission there as we recognize those kids. Duel number 2 tonight will be on mat number 1. Well, actually, we don't really know which mat. Whatever we can get, however we go. But it's going to start with Central Lyon, George Little Rock girls versus Hinton girls. And then we'll have JV matches. We have 8 JV matches to go through. After that, we will conclude tonight with another boys duel on mat number 1, Central Lyon, George Little Rock and Hinton. And on mat number 2 on the west side of the gym, the left side of your screen currently, Boynton Hall, Rock Valley, and West Sioux. Remind everyone, coming up here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network, this Friday, which is tomorrow, we have JV and JVR boys basketball, JV girls basketball, and then varsity boys and girls basketball with Central Lyon and Rock Valley. The JV and JVR boys basketball stream from the Activity Center will start at 4 o'clock. The JV girls stream here from the gym will start at 4:30. And then the varsity stream, which I will be announcing, we will start that at 6 o'clock. So again, we do have separate streams. Each game is on its own, or each event's kind of on its own. So the JVR and JV boys, and then the JV girls will be on their own, and then varsity. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for those. Then on Monday, January 8th, we'll have our school board meeting. It is a 5 o'clock start. 5 o'clock start on Monday for the school board meeting. We'll have that on the live stream. And then next Tuesday, we have home basketball again with Unity Christian. Again, JVR and JV boys starting at 4 o'clock, JV girls at 4:30, and varsity at 6 o'clock. And also we have the Siouxland Conference Girls Wrestling Tournament. We will be broadcasting that here on our network, on our channel. But right now we're going to get started with our senior nights. First up, Josh Jager. Awful long pause here, Coach Postman. Let's go. Then Lane Kruger is next. Damian Cazares. Next up is Matthew Everhart. Next up is Graham Eben. Then we have Trevor Darren.
Springer, son of Heather and Dave Springer.
Then Aaron Springer.
Taylor Vanderweerd.
Then Tate Vanderweerd.
Tom Vanderweerd. Ethan Peterson.
And then Ethan Peterson.
Jen and Damon Peterson. For our girl wrestlers.
Now we have our girl wrestlers.
Emily Winkle, and she's the daughter of Karen and Jeff Winkle. They are ill today, so they couldn't make it.
We have Emily Winkle, who is sick, not here tonight.
Lily Henry, daughter of Carol and Mark Henry.
Next up, Lily Henry.
Riley Weiler, daughter of Kelly and Troy Weiler.
And then we have Riley Weiler.
Gabby Rasmussen, daughter of Ginger and Chad Rasmussen.
And Gabby Rasmussen.
Our managers.
And now our managers.
Daughter of Angie and Jeff Jagger.
Ella Jagger.
Kenley Floyd, daughter of Tina.
Kenley Floyd.
And Morgan Meyer, daughter of Tina.
And Morgan Meyer.
Tonight, the Central Line George Little
I want to thank all of our seniors and their parents for their commitment that they've given to our programs.
These young men and women have displayed quality work habits and characteristics we here at Central.
We are going to take a short break as we get ready for the first duel of the evening with boys, Central Line George Little Rock and West Sioux, and Boyden Hall and Hinton. We're back with wrestling action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
Good. Good sportsmanship is also showing high character and accountability, doing what is right and setting a good example not only on the court but in the classroom as well.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Thank you to Claire Ryder for singing our national anthem here. As I welcome in our two commentators tonight, Mr. Adam Topp and junior high wrestling coach extraordinaire Mitch Lupkus. Guys, thanks for joining me.
And Mr. and extraordinaire.
There we go, yeah.
There we go. Technical difficulty number one, Jeff.
That's all right. We'll get Mitch's microphone working here in just a second.
He's just making a comment on how he's extraordinaire.
We'll do this.
Spare it all.
We'll get Mitch going here in a second. But as I said,
it'd be almost like listening to Dewey all night. Anyways, we just wrapped up the captain's coin toss here on the mats. Getting ready to start. Looks like we're going to start the night off at 1:13 on both duels here.
Got me.
All right. Now we're cooking with fire. Got all the microphones. We don't normally have three on a. I mean, I'm usually by myself on a broadcast. So
every once in a while, you're lucky to be graced by Mr. Jason Engelman, but
yeah, he's kind of AWOL this year when it comes to announcing with me. He's going to be announcing though. He's going to announce next Tuesday. He's going to announce by himself. I'm going to be heading over to West Lyon, and I'm going to be broadcasting the girls Siouxland Conference Wrestling Tournament from West Lyon.
Hey.
There we go.
By the way, I'm glad we're going to be able to watch it.
You could probably do all this wrestling stuff now that you're a wrestling dad.
Yeah. Yep. I learned a lot during junior high girls wrestling season. A lot, as in I learned that I can't sit in the stands for more than about 5 minutes before
you're back in somewhere else.
I'm done. That's enough for me. But looks like we're gonna get going here on our east mat. That is Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and West Sioux.
And it looks like we got Peyton Cook for the Lions and Aaron Sherman for West Sioux. Peyton Cook is a freshman as well as Aaron Sherman. I know coaching Peyton last year. I do not know if those two met up last year. We did see West Sioux a few times in the junior high level, but I'm sure that they probably connected at one point in time.
Yeah, I'm not sure Peyton's got a whole lot of varsity experience yet this year. I know the first duel we had here at home, the first two duels, I don't know that they either had him qualified or not or what, but I don't remember, or we just didn't have a 113 on the opposite team. But
looks like Peyton went in on a shot and then well defended by Sherman and just went to a head snap to a go behind to get 2 points for a takedown. Again, that's another thing. 2 points in high school. Now we got 3 points in college. So
try to keep it straight.
Right when I get used to the college 3-point takedown, now we have to go back to high school 2-point takedown.
No longer can you yell 2.
Still waiting for the Hinton and Boynton Hall Rock Valley on track to update, so I can tell you who's up there.
Yeah, not entirely sure either.
Do you know Hinton, whoever is up for Hinton here, 113, has got 2 takedown and 3 near fall.
Peyton needs to get up off his belly here, just kind of work to a base and try to establish some arm control and get out from underneath here.
Yeah, and you see Sherman, he's on top. He's got a lot of hip pressure on top. You know, it's about making that guy carrying your weight on top. And you know, you're 113 pounds, but you can make yourself feel a heck of a lot heavier than 113 pounds. And that's what Sherman's doing. He's keeping a lot of pressure, riding really hard. Probably needs to kind of start getting off to the side here a little bit.
Try to get a little hand control off the side there. He's kind of trying to work at it.
Over on our west mat, Hinton did get the win at 116, still trying to figure out what we're going underneath for track. I'll do my best to get that updated here.
Back up on their feet. I'm at 1. Cook with the escape.
Right there at the end of the first period, too. About 7 seconds left in that first period. It's good to get that 1 point.
Yeah. I mean, you're going into the second period. You're down 2-1 instead of down 2-0. You know, Sherman's going to go down.
126.
Again, Peyton Cook, not a lot of experience. He started when he was a 7th grader. He's a little green yet. You know, you can tell that Sherman's wrestled a lot in his career.
Over on our west mat, both teams are open at 126, so we're still waiting for a match.
Reversal there by Sherman.
Yep. Sherman goes up 4-1. Again, goes right to work on top. He's going to cut him, let him go. So 4-2, about 1:40 left in the second period.
Coaches were telling him there to cut him loose and just kind of has a little confidence, I think, on his feet.
Yeah, and he's got heavy hands. He snaps down to a go behind again, gets 2 points. Cuts him again, going to look for another one.
Good on Peyton there to try to, catch him. And
again, another escape, 8-4.
1:17 left in the second period there, just kind of working the numbers.
Yep, Sherman's just kind of taking him down, letting him go, taking him down, letting him go. Peyton needs to start taking some better shots, though. He's just kind of diving in there. You can tell he's just kind of losing a little bit of confidence in himself. He's just got to kind of rally back here. You're okay.
It's kind of disheartening when you're just don't really have much offense going there.
Yeah.
Not a bad far leg single there attempt, but just couldn't finish.
Over on our west mat, Diego Pablo, Boynton Hall Rock Valley, and Nicholas Lindley of Hinton are up at 132 pounds. That's our west mat. That duel is tied 6-6 at 132 pounds on the west mat.
Cook will get the escape ring and bring that score to 14-7.
Yeah, and again, like right here, you know, Sherman's just he's just getting heavy on the head and he's snapping him down. You just want to see Peyton just get a little better base, get stronger in your core, and just sit tight and just you almost have to just sit there and take it a little bit and not just kind of fall right down to your belly.
Sherman, instead of the old typical defensive sprawling, is just kind of doing a little shuck by. And
yep.
That'll be the end of the second period. Score is going to be 16-7 in favor of Sherman from West Sioux.
On our west mat, we're at 138 pounds on the west mat. Angel Gasca, Boynton Hall Rock Valley, and Gage Morgan of Hinton. Morgan up 2-1 here. Just under a minute to go in the first period on our west mat.
And Sherman just wants to start this up on his feet, so he's just going to give him the escape. And we're on our feet. So 16-8, Sherman leads.
Kind of surprised he didn't go for a cheap little turn there. You know, up 16-7. You know, 3 points would have been.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's probably gonna take him down one more time, and then he's probably gonna work a tilt, and then he's gonna look for a fall or look for a pinning combination.
Kind of bonus combination.
Yep.
Get some bonus points at least. That work.
Over on our west mat, it's end of the first period. Gage Morgan of Hinton leads 4-1 over Angel Gasca, Boyden Hall Rock Valley. That's 138 pounds on our west mat. We're still at the 113, first match of the evening on our east mats.
Cookin, again, he goes for a straight double. You know, kind of the old philosophy, you're stronger on one leg than you are on two. You know, he kind of shot with his arms outside, went for two legs. You know, and there's a time and a place for that, but, you know, you kind of just got to go back to your bread and butter of just hitting your single leg that you drill 1,000 times a day in practice. And, you know, that if you're Peyton Cook right here, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that, looking for your shot. Just get a takedown, build off of it, and keep going.
Gage Morgan wins by fall on our west mat. Hinton will go up 18-6 in that duel on our west mats as we go to a single mat here.
Sherman hits a fireman's carry.
22-10, make it 22-11 here.
23 seconds left.
There,
again, catches the arm
bar.
Yep, gets the dump again.
Will be out of bounds though. Will not be awarded that takedown there at the end of the match, or end of the mat.
Now up on our west mat, 144 pounds, Mark Gant of Hinton and Logan Siebrecht, Boyden Hall Rock Valley. That's 144 pounds on our west mats.
And for Hinton, Mark Gant, wrestling on mat 2, 145 on 144.
Rolling in on the final seconds.
4 seconds left here.
Keep fighting that in time. So Sherman is going to win that match 24-11.
Aaron Sherman wins by major decision.
Looks like next we go on to 120 pounds. For the Lions is Cam Jurens. And as far as the program says, West Sioux only has one to send out. That's Reed Persinger. I'll wait till track wrestling updates, and I'll get for sure to make sure that is that individual.
Still on our west mat here, Gant of Hinton leads 2-1 over Siebrecht, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, as they're approaching about 30 seconds left in the first period. And we're back to our double box. Both mats in action.
And it is Persinger for West Sioux. Persinger is a senior. I can't get track to pull up, so I do not have any records of any of these individuals right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're in the right one for.
Yeah, Reed Persinger sitting right now at
here.
22-14 on the year. It looks like we're
scrambling up here trying to find the track.
Persinger
right
with the takedown goes up 2-0. About 1:25 left in the first.
working that tilt on the edge of the mat there. Looks like he's trying to trap that arm. And
yep, elevate the bottom leg, out of bounds. Fresh start in the middle.
On our west mat, end of the first period, Gant still up 4-1 over Siebrecht. That's 144 pounds on the west mat. We're at 120 on our east.
And again with the chop for Persinger to look to try to catch that wrist for a tilt. And he does. He does get a couple back points.
2 swipes, now 3.
Oh, but then Cam Jones rolls through it. Persinger's going to roll through it again. So now he will be awarded just the two back points. So there was multiple. You may have saw that. Yep. There was more than. Obviously there was more than 5, but they came in different sequences. Yes. So a score is 4-0. Persinger with the lead, still on top.
On our west mat, Gant now leads 7-1 over Siebrecht with 1:06 to go in the second period. On 144 pounds on our west mat. Once again, Mitch and Adam are focusing on the east mat, which is Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and West Sioux.
Persinger just kind of riding hard here on the top, just not letting.
Yep. Keeping his hips tight, putting a lot of pressure up on top. Looks like it's
Red's choice.
Yep, Persinger is going to go down.
And Gant will win by fall on our west mat. 144 pounds for Hinton.
Mark Gant wins by fall for Hinton.
Look for Jurns here to just kind of break him down and work on his positioning here. Persinger just doing a good job to just kind of almost just stall and squat down and
he's just kind of
giving.
He's just keeping a good base. You know, he's not getting broken down and just kind of pressuring back, and then that's probably what he does. He looks for that cheap little
sit out.
Yeah, sit out to a.
He's got that head scoop to the back and just kind of try to taking away the leverage from Jurns, not really allowing him to bridge.
And there's the fall.
There's the fall for Reed Persinger with minute 1 left to go in the second period.
Up on our west mat, Christian Boyert of Boyden Hall Rock Valley and Tommy Tanner of Hinton. 150-pound match on our west mat.
I do not know much about Boyden Hall Rock Valley or Hinton, but I do know that they have a lot of really good wrestlers on their team, so it's probably a pretty good duel over here.
Hinton's up 24-6 actually at the moment.
Yeah, just looking through Hinton's lineup with the boys, you just see the names of the Andersons and the Bishops and the Tanner. And as far as years past, Hinton's had a very good youth middle school program. So now up over there on mat 1, we got Cale Shipper, and then for West Sioux, Jesse Lewis. Cale Shipper is a freshman. Jesse Lewis is a junior.
We remind everyone, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we start these videos.
Quick 4-2 lead there. 6-2. What?
Nope, 6-2. Lewis with the lead.
Still tied 0-0 on our west mat.
Pretty typical West Sioux, these low weight class for them. They've got a good little weight room or weight. Low weights year after year. It seems like they just kind of from that youth program they've got and their connections over to Beersford. A lot of those guys
with the Legends of Gold things.
Yeah,
and, I one thing with West Sioux and traditionally West Sioux wrestlers they wrestle. They're wrestlers, and so they find the success there in the lower weights quite often.
Start of our second period on our west mat. Tanner gets a takedown, go up 2-0 over Byert of Boyden Hall Rock Valley on the west mat here.
Jesse Lewis is a junior, and he has 16-0 on the season, so it's just tough draw here for Cale.
Yeah.
You can see just
this 126 pounds. I believe the Lewis kid is was a Nebraska state champ last year.
Yeah, you can tell because he's very good on his feet. It looks like he might have a little bit of a right hand injury. You can tell he's kind of just wrestling with one hand here, and he's really dang good.
Yeah. He's got that wrist tape and then the kinesic tape up the the forearm,
just
and just not
kind of tell
he's
just trying to keep a lot of the pressure off of it.
Trapping that arm bar back with this one hand and looking for that cross face.
Yep, and scoops the head and
he's
goes into the second period. He's up 14-5.
Tanner looking to get the fall on our west mat here.
I don't know that Cale wants to work upper body with this.
Yeah, Cale just needs to, again, like we kind of talked about, with Peyton, you just gotta just keep working what you do.
Yeah.
Just try to find your shot. Just I mean, he's a little outmatched here, but just build on little things throughout the match. And
7-3, Tanner now leads over Byert on our west mat as we approach the end of the second period on our west mat at 150 pounds. And Tommy Tanner will get the win by fall on the west mat.
Lewis looking for that back exposure here, gets the 3 count.
Well, now he's going to settle in, look for a fall. He's got the double boots in.
Yeah.
Elevating the head. There's the fall.
Take this break in action to thank our sponsors: Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Siebert Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Now up on our west mat, we have Diego Palma of Boyden Hall Rock Valley and Brogan Lake of Hinton. 157-pound match on our west mats.
On the east mat, we've got Adrian Bunchy from Central Line George Little Rock versus Zach Sabin from West Sioux. Team score is currently at 16-0 in favor of West Sioux.
And team score on our west mat, Hinton 30, Boyden Hall Rock Valley 6.
Sabin in on an outside single. Traps that arm.
Yeah, goes right to a bar and puts a lot of pressure there with his head right there in the back of the shoulder. He's going to try to get both of them.
Double wing there and try to run the head. And
work around the head and settle in.
Look for him to, if he can't get it here, look for him to sit up. Oh.
And he does get it right away.
Winner by fall, Zach Sabin from West Sioux, minute 29 in the first period.
And winner by fall on the west mats, Brogan Lake of Hinton. So a couple falls there at the same time. Remind everyone.
That is going to bring us to 138 on the east mat.
Remind everyone, leave us a chat message. Tell us where you're watching from. Always like to know where people are watching from. All 4 team or fans from all 4 teams tonight.
Up on the east mat for Central Line, we got Reagan Hashey at 138 versus Dustin Van Ort from West Sioux. Looking at the weights tonight before this, this was the one match I was looking forward to seeing. Dustin Van Ort is a sophomore from West Sioux. Obviously, you should know that name, Van Ort. And I believe it is the coach's son, and Reagan Hashey here. I don't know that these guys wrestled last year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Both made it down to the state tournament. Both kind of had about the same results. And Van Ort there with the quick double.
Good double and bring him straight to his back and with the fall. Hashey, you got to sprawl a little bit, pal. Get your hips back.
Up now on our west mat, we have Brock Mulder, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, and Jackson Kunkel of Hinton. 165-pound match here on our west mat. Team score on our west mat, Hinton is up 36-6 over Boyden Hall Rock Valley.
And team score on mat 1 going into 144 is 28-0 West Sioux.
We are at 144 pounds on our east mat, mat number 1. As they get ready to go, and we'll go back to our double box.
At 144 tonight for Central Line, George Little Rock, Lane Kruger against Zach Finzen from West Sioux. West Sioux wrestler in on an outside single there. Good, well defended by Lane. Just apply some pressure on that head and just gotta.
Yeah, and Lane's working in on a 2-on-1 tie, it looks like.
Centering himself back on the mat.
Good shot there by Lane. Keeps the head inside.
Needs to finish that.
Yeah.
Just try to
keep circling that leg. Keep both hands on that. Go circle. Don't try to look through it and sit through the other side.
Yeah, he had his head on the outside there and tried to.
Yeah, sit through it. Finzen in on a good shot. Again,
cross-face whizzer there and trying to.
Well defended by Lane. These two just kind of exchanging a few shots back and forth.
End of period number 1 on our west mats. Mulder and Kunkel still tied at 0.
Good defense there by Kruger, just trying to.
Yeah, good front head
Trap
defense. You know, what we always talk about when you're in a front head situation, you always want to keep a short arm so you don't get your arm buried like that, because it's a really easy dump, and you just see Finzen, he readjusts, he pulled that elbow out and just kind of went behind. So Finzen is up with 30 seconds left in the period, 2-0.
Again, right there, you can see the coaching in these West Sioux kids. They're going right for that trap bar. And
yeah, they go right to a bar arm, looking for a bar or bar arm tilt. And
8 seconds left here in the first period.
We got some blood time on our west mat, so
Kruger looking to.
They're not going to give him one.
No. 1 or 2 more seconds there, he probably could have maybe gotten
just ran out of time.
Just ran out of real estate and time there at the edge of the mat. Looks like West Sioux wrestler will defer. Kruger chooses down to start the second period.
No, you can't sit here and wait, Lane. You gotta get up and pop up right up on your feet right away. Work a stand up, yeah, wrist control, pressure back, wrist control.
West Sioux wrestler just kind of running that tight waist and just
they're
looking for that bar, still with the tight waist in. And
they've been West Sioux so far up until now. They've been really impressive on top. They keep really good tight hips up on top, and
not getting too high, just staying back and just keeping that pressure on the hips.
And we've been less than impressive on bottom.
Still waiting here on our west mat is still in blood time. As our Avera trainers take care of any issues tonight.
Lane defending this pretty well, just they're getting.
Yeah, he's got to.
Finzen's just looking.
Got to get that arm back.
To make a mistake and get arm control and
get the arm back. Wiggle up to your base. You got 45 seconds left in the period.
And we'll go back to both mats here as we're finally ready to restart our 165-pound match here on our west mat between Brock Mulder and Jackson Kunkel. We are still tied 0-0 with a minute 25 left in the second period.
The thing I like to see with Lane here is he's just keeping his head up off the mat too. Whether he's flat on his belly, he's just kind of trying to keep his head off the mat just so he can't.
Yep. Work up to your feet. Oh, come on, up.
Keep going.
Again. Yep. Catch the leg. Oh.
Kind of shelving that leg there, trying to get a tight, cheap little tilt there at the end of the period. I'd like to see Lane have gotten that escape at the end of this second period.
Yeah, that would have been big.
Fingen's choice here to start the third. Looks like he will choose down.
And Mulder finally gets a first point of the match on our west mat. He now leads 1-0 over Kunkel.
Not sure what Lane was looking at the ref there for. Just, I don't know if he heard the whistle and thought it was a way to drop back down to the single.
He's got to work up here now.
Yeah.
All right, 2 takedowns. 2 takedowns or a takedown and a turn. There you go, crossface, keep circling. Lift on the ankle, keep your hips back, Lane. Keep your hips up off the mat.
Kind of just got caught flat on his butt.
Yeah. Finzen pressured into him and forced him to his hip and just kind of got him into not position, but it looks like he found a spladle.
Yeah.
Not a very tight one.
And still have not determined a
Yep, there's been no points awarded, but the hips up,
that should be the 2 there.
That should be. There's a 2.
Looking for exposure here, maybe.
Yep. So he's probably going to want to adjust and maybe find a Turk if he can fit that Turk in there.
Well,
he's got 50 seconds. We need a turn.
He does have the
arm. And he does, with a bottom leg.
Getting the swipes here.
Yep, so he has been awarded for at least 3 back. He's got to keep this tight, so maybe readjust it just a little bit tighter. 30 seconds.
Will be the 3 back points there. Bring the score 5
to 3. 25 seconds left. Come on, stay behind the arms. Keep your hip pressure into it. He's got to get more hip pressure. He's a little bit too high.
It's like we were saying, those West Sioux guys on top. They're applying that hip pressure, and Lane's getting a little sloppy here. Gives up the 1 point. 6 seconds left. 4, 3. Does not have a stall call.
So there we go. Lions find the first dub of the night.
Lane Kruger will be your winner there at 144 by a score of 5-4 over Zach Finzen from West Sioux.
Over on our
Get
West
that
mat.
goose egg off the scoreboard.
Yeah. Over on our West mat, Brock Mulder now up 11-0 over Jackson Kunkel. Good last couple minutes of wrestling by Mulder. He is firmly in charge as we are under a minute to go in the 3rd period here on our West mat. We are at 165 on our West mat.
Looks like for Central Lyon at 150 is going to be Jamie Venoy versus Drake Lynott from West Sioux.
Drake Lynott. The Central Lyon George Little Rock, Jamie Venoy.
Give it up, Jamie, and try to.
Yeah, Lynott's going to start off with a takedown, go up 2-0.
Up to his feet, try to get a hand control here by Jamie. Lynott just chooses to let him go there, I think.
And Brock Mulder gets the 11-0 victory on our West mat for Boyne Hall Rock Valley at 165 pounds.
Wins by major decision for Boyne Hall Rock Valley.
Oh, Jamie got caught in the kind of a cow catcher up from the front, headlock position almost, and able to roll through, though. They still have not established a takedown.
And
Lynott again.
Lynott's trying to jump over. And now he does have the 2. Now he is getting back points.
Now wrestling on mat 2.
Now up on mat number 2, our West mat at 175. Cozen Rosamoon, Boyne Hall Rock Valley, and Gabe Anderson of Hinton on our West mats.
Lynott will be awarded the 2 back points and 1 escape for Venoy.
Lynott with another takedown. Goes up 8-2.
For a far side cradle now by Lynott.
Reminder, go ahead, Adam.
Venoy will be awarded the escape there. 6 seconds left to go in the first period.
Just going to say, reminder, after these first duels, we will have the Central Lyon Georgia Rock girls versus Hinton girls and some JV matches. We have 8 JV matches to get in between our duels tonight.
Will be Green's choice here. It looks like he starts underneath.
Under a minute to go in the first period on our West mat. Cozen Rosamoon trails Gabe Anderson 2-1 at 175 pounds on the West mat.
I did not see how in a matter of 2 seconds Venoy was able to be put to his back there, but I think he just caught in an awkward position, and Lynott getting the 3 back points here.
Yeah, I mean it's just why you can't reach back like that right away.
You just kind of like reach for the hand over top.
Yeah, when you're on bottom, you pressure back, you get some wrist control, you knee slide up to your feet, or if you chop and you put your elbow down, you look at the chop and you turn towards the pressure.
Try to cut off that tight waist with the chop arm, and we'll give up the pin there to Drake Lynott from West Sioux.
Focus on our West mat here as 20 seconds remain in the first period. Gabe Anderson up 4-1 over Cozen Rosamoon. Hinton leads this duel 36-10. in our first duel of the evening, as we go to 157 pounds on our east mats.
There.
Now wrestling on mat
On mat 1, we got Egan Peterson.
Braylon Lopez.
Ethan
No,
Peterson, isn't it?
Egan. Egan.
I got it.
No, right here. This is the little brother.
150.
Yep. So Egan Peterson, and then I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. Who?
Braylon Lopez from West Sioux.
Egan is a freshman, and Braylon Lopez is also a freshman.
A couple bigger freshmen here at 157.
Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Lopez, but I know that I've watched a couple of our duels so far, been to a couple of them, and Egan Peterson has put together a pretty good little freshman year so far. And
not a bad freshman campaign.
yeah.
I do believe Egan's on a full feed 157 pounds as well.
Yeah. He looks a little small for the weight class, but he'll be all right.
Anderson on our west mat. Gabe Anderson leads Cozen Rosenboom now 6-1 as a minute and a half left in the second period.
38 seconds to go here in the first period on the east mat. Still at 0-0. Team score there is going to be 34-3 in favor of West Sioux. Peterson working a little 2-on-1.
Yep, needs to get his head
there, trying to get his head inside to reach for that single.
Need to get a head on the other side.
But yeah.
Again, pretty quick little first period there. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Going in the second period. 0-0.
Would have liked to see a little more of that action in the end of the period in the beginning. Working that 2-on-1 and kind of an inside trip.
A little bit of feeling each other out. We'll see. See how it goes here.
Well, it's Green's decision. He will start down.
Lopez with the chop. Flat brings Peterson flat to the mat. Peterson gains the base back and again doing a good job of pressuring back and trying to work to a stand-up, and he does, and he works wrist control.
Mat return there by Lopez.
We got locked hands, so we do get the one escape.
Be a 1 point. I don't believe they will award the escape.
Oh, they did not award the escape, so just the 1 point for the locked hands.
Over on our west mat, Gabe Anderson does get the win by fall at 100 and I'm not sure what that was. Sorry. That was 175 that Anderson got the win on.
Peterson looking there, a quick little switch, sit out or whatever, and just trying to.
Again, he works his way back up to his feet. He's got his arm trapped, so you got to get, and he does get that wrist control back and breaks free for the one. So Peterson takes a 2-0 lead with a minute left in the second period.
A
215-pound match now on the west mat. We have Braden Chylar, Boyden Hall, or Sealer, Braden Sealer, Boyden Hall Rock Valley versus Reitz Stokes of Hinton, 215 on our west mats.
Still kind of feeling each other out here. Neither of them liking the tie up right now. They're trying to work from a little space.
I'd like to see one of them pull the trigger and go here.
Yeah. Peterson just kind of looks a little flat-footed there in space, just kind of not really sitting back on his heels, but
get up on your toes, get into him, get him moving around a little bit.
Work that 2-on-1.
Front head position, short arm.
4 seconds left here in the second period.
Come on, go, 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 go.
Again, there the last 10 seconds of the period.
Yeah, let's not wait for the last 10 seconds. Let's go get it right away. Lopez will go down.
Peterson does have that 2-0 lead going into the third period here.
On our west mat, Reese Stokes looking to get the win by fall as he has Sylar on his back.
Look for Peterson to break him down here and then work his arm control. Does maintain position here on the edge of the mat. Lopez doing his best to just kind of squirt out. But we'll bring him back to the center. Minute 31 left to go in the third period.
End of the first period on our west mat. Reese Stokes leads 7-1 over Braden Salar of Boyden Hall Rock Valley at 215 pounds.
Keep working around. Yep. Keep working. Keep working. Work your way up.
Still trying to maintain position here.
Yeah. Yeah. Work your way up.
Good job dropping to that single and trying to just.
58 seconds left. Lopez with the quick sit out. Changes over.
Up to his feet, trying to get wrist control. Peterson does do a good job of a mat return there.
.25 seconds. Peterson still is on top, riding hard.
Maintaining that 2-0 lead there.
Keeping that pressure on top.
Eight seconds to go here in the third period. Ethan Peterson still with that 2-0 lead.
3, 2, 1. And that's how it's going to end. 2-0. Egan Peterson with the win.
On our west mat here, Stokes still leads. 7-2 now. Stokes leads over Salar.
Into 165, Aaron Springer for the Lions. And
Eli Koopmans from West Sioux.
Now wrestling on mat 1 for West Sioux, Eli Koopmans. And for the Lions, Aaron Springer, 165-pounders on mat 1.
Recall the Koopman's last name from football, Jeff? Is his outside backer?
Yeah, yes. No, these are the freshman Koopmans.
Oh, gotcha. Gets the takedown.
There at the edge of the mat.
Over on our west mat, Stokes will get the win by fall over Salar as we are down to 2 matches left here on the west mat.
Springer up to his feet quick there.
With the quick escape. 2-1.
Hinton will be victorious on our west mat as
like
they are up 54-10 with just 2 matches to go.
Oh, you're on your feet, Aaron. You're on your feet. Looks like Koopman took a shot to the mouth, maybe.
Now up on our west mat, we have Jesue Garcia, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, and Carson Divas, Hinton, 285 on our west
Springer in
mat.
on a single leg there.
Yep,
Look for him to finish this.
Keep elevating that leg. Work up the body.
Yeah, try to work up to the waist.
Yep. Oh, he turns towards the head. It's gonna pay off for him.
We'll get the 2-point takedown. Not exactly what most coaches like to see.
Yeah, a little unorthodox, but
maybe in that junior high level, you'll see a little of that.
Yeah, sometimes you need to be a little unorthodox.
Hey, you know what? Throw it at him.
Yep.
Might as well. What do you got to lose?
Yep.
Does get him over
and gets
for
a
the
fall.
Pin. Nice pin there by Aaron Springer with 20 seconds left in the first period.
Yep, brings the team score to 34-12 with the West Sioux lead.
Aaron Springer, winner by fall.
And now, for the Lions, we have Ethan Peterson.
Still 0-0 on our west mat between Garcia and Divis. That's our 285-pound match on our west mat.
Yep.
Now on mat 1, 175 pounds. For West Sioux, Gibson Renz.
Gibson Renz from West Sioux versus Ethan Peterson at 175 here on mat 1 on the east side. Ethan a junior this year.
Senior.
Is he? Yeah, you're right.
Reminder, you can find the live scoring on trackwrestling.com. Just have to search for Central Lyon or West Sioux or Hinton, or I think Boyne Hall Rock Valley is actually listed as Rock Valley. So if you need to see the live scoring, go to trackwrestling.com, all high school,
Red's
Iowa
looking
high school
for
scores.
Ethan needs a...
It gets a front head cradle. I don't think it's quite locked up yet.
Renz has that arm on the inside. Now he does.
Yep, gets him to his hip. Keep that pressure there. Nice job. Nice job, Ethan. Keep your hips up.
Yep, there you go.
Got his hips a little sloppy. He got his hips a little bit too far over and a little sloppy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's trouble.
Doing a good job fighting out of it.
Come on, 30 left, 30 seconds left.
.23 seconds left here.
Come on,
keep fighting, Ethan.
Yep, keep fighting. Come on.
There you go.
Come on.
Keep going.
Come on.
Given the 2 reversal and 3 back points there, he's awarded.
Hasn't awarded the 3 yet. He will do when the hold is released.
The ref signaled it. It is up on the board already. I was surprised he did too, but now it is now. There's the. He was signaling the 3 back points for Peterson.
Oh, yep.
So that match tied 5-5 as we go to the second period on our east mat. And on our west mat, Garcia will win by fall at 285.
Peterson kind of settled his into
get the chest back, get the chest back to you. Yep, grab that wrist, plant that on the mat, now work your chest back.
Kind of work it to chest. And
yep, keep a hold of that wrist. No, keep a hold of that wrist.
If he could only hear you.
Yeah. Well, trust me, even I'm guessing
I don't think Seiler or even are not going to be saying that.
Up on our west mat now, Hudson Sillar, Boyne Hall Rock Valley, and Quentin Smith of Hinton at 106 pounds.
There's the fall.
Ethan Peterson will settle in for the fall there at 175 for Central Lyon over Gibson Renz.
Sillar and Smith here on our west mat. Still no points, 0-0 here in the last match of this duel between Hinton and Boyne Hall Rock Valley.
Now at 190 pounds, Ethan Knobloch for the Lions.
Versus Seth Persinger of West Sioux.
For the Lions, Ethan Knobloch.
Ethan Knobloch is a freshman. Seth Persinger is a senior.
Knobloch is a sophomore.
Oh, there's sophomore. He is a sophomore. Jeff.
These are I don't know who did these programs
better.
I think you might be related to the person that made the programs there, Coach Schlepkes.
Was my wife?
Yep.
Yeah,
Shocking. No, sorry. Sorry, Leah, if you're listening. Random luck of the draw. He is a sophomore. No. Still tied 0-0 here at first period, minute 17 to go. She's got those full-time duties in the office she's got to attend to.
Yep.
Knobloch looking to establish some control on the top here, or on his feet.
Ties. Yeah, he
ties.
gets a good underhook and don't jump over that. Don't jump over that.
Jumped over into a headlock.
Yeah.
Pretty tight too.
Yeah, the kid puts a headlock in and Knobloch
44 seconds.
Tries to jump over the other kid's hips when he needs to be circling out front. Actually, when you jump over the hips, it just tightens everything up and makes it real difficult to get out
Exposes
of.
your armpit. There you go.
Yep.
Pin.
Nope, gets the fall.
For Persinger from West Sioux.
Again, Knobloch he's a pretty green little wrestler. He'll learn. Those are things you learn from.
Over on our west mat at 106 pounds, Quentin Smith of Hinton leads 2-0 over Hudson Solar, Boyden Hall, Rock Valley as they start period number 2.
That will bring us to 2:15 on the east mat. Looks like we've got Trevor Deeren for Central Line George Little Rock versus Caleb Verhoeven from West Sioux.
Now wrestling at mat 1.
Actually, they have it listed Chase Minor from West Sioux.
Chase, this is at 215 pounds. Chase Minor. And for the Lions, Trevor Deering.
Trevor, the attempt at the double leg there on the outside of the mat.
Is Trevor listed as a freshman on the program? Because it would be nice if he was.
It would be really nice if he was.
Well, they have Graham, you know.
Graham's listed as a freshman?
That's wishful thinking.
I said that to Coach Schlepkes here. I'm like, wow, your football team looks good again.
We'll take some COVID years.
Yeah, yeah, give the 6-year eligibility.
Just like the college guys.
Yeah, Michael Penix, 6 year. Yeah, that'd be nice, huh?
Yeah. Caution there in red, stalling already here in the first period, just kind of trying to get out of bounds almost, it looks like.
That's my first Washington drop of the night, but I promise it won't be my last.
I think somebody's got a man crush.
Well, I'm kind of a big Huskies guy now.
All of a sudden?
No, well, coaches for the Huskies were my college coaches, so.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
Deeren with the takedown. 45 seconds left in the first. Goes to work on top, gets an arm, looking for a pinning combination now.
Trying to pin that arm to his back, just kind of keep it. There he goes.
Yep, there he goes, just horses them over.
It's like a show pig in the arena. Looking for the pin here at 2:15, Trevor Deeren.
22 seconds left.
On our west mat, they start or finish period number 2 as Solar of Boyden Hall, Rock Valley has a 3-2 lead over Smith of Hinton on 106 pounds on our west mats.
Deeren just looking for that pin, will not get it there at the end of the first period. Will be awarded 3 back points. We'll bring the score to 5-0. Will be Red's choice. He defers to the third. Deeren chooses down. Caution here on Red.
He's got to grab a hold of the elbow. Yep. Looks like, according to ref Daryl Meyer, he was a little high or a little low on the, you got to be right on the elbow.
Trevor up to his feet quick here, trying to get hand control. We'll get the reversal, looking for that arm.
Yep, goes
arm
right
bar.
again back to that back to that arm
Scrape
across
the
the back,
face and-
scrapes the face, tries to hook it up, or he's going to hook an ankle. And
Just kind of run the head
Yep.
there, scraped. Does have that pretty tight this time.
there's the fall.
Winner by fall, Trevor Guerin at 2:15.
On our west mat, Salar and Smith still 3-2. Salar leads in the third period. Coach Lupkus, one thing I did learn as watching some junior high girls wrestling, they don't yell skin ride nearly as much as our varsity boys coaches seem to do.
Yeah,
I tried to yell a few times. I don't know what it is, but I know when you're on top, you guys are always yelling skin ride.
Yeah, our skin ride, what we call is our wrist ride, where we try to get off to the side and get wrist control, and we either try to, like what you saw Trevor, put it across the back, or, you know, if the kid, it's a pretty tough little ride, and we've made a lot of money on it in the last couple years. Next up here, though, we got Sam Christensen at heavyweight, and I didn't catch the West Sioux kids, but I'm guessing it's Braulio Mora.
Yeah.
Again, Sam looks like
Sam looking to
gets a butcher for a fall. Doesn't get any. Does get 3 bad points.
He did have 3.
Didn't see that. The ref awarded those.
Over on our west mat, Hudson Salar gets the 3-2 win over Quentin Smith. That will conclude the Hinton versus Boyden Hull Rock Valley duel. Hinton wins 54-19.
On the east mat, West Sioux will win this duel with 2 matches to go here. Up 40-24.
I believe we are.
Yeah, lines are open at 106.
At 106 anyway.
Not sure about West Sioux, but we're for sure open. Reminder, we'll take a short break between duels here.
And then
we'll be back with girls CLGLR versus Hinton and JV matches after that short break.
Right now, though, we still got 45 seconds in the first period with Sam Christensen.
Sam with the 5-1 lead.
Big
blast
takedown.
double. Big man on his feet for 285 there with the fall at the end of the pier, or at the edge of the mat.
Good awareness by Sam to keep his knees up off the mat, because his knees were actually out of bounds, and if he would have put his knees down.
Kept his toes on his toes and his knees up. I do believe both teams are listed open at 106.
So that duel will end 40-30, West Sioux.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more wrestling action after these words from our sponsors.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Real quick, want to take this moment to recognize our youth program, Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions Den. I believe they have 80-some wrestlers out in the room. My youngest is out there somewhere. Coach Lupkus's, both of his boys are out there.
Listen very carefully. We got all this energy tonight. I want you.
So I want to recognize these youngsters. And there they go. Some laps from Coach Postma. So there our youth program. We're back again with our girls CLGLR versus Hinton and our JV matches after more words from our sponsors here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them!
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Good. Good sportsmanship is also showing high character and accountability, doing what is right and setting a good example not only on the court but in the classroom as well.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
And as always, whenever we put Coach Postman in charge of anything, a short break becomes a normal break.
And yeah, like you said, Coach Postma gets the mic and just...
And chaos usually ensues. Recap first duels, I guess, of the evening. Hinton gets the 54-19 victory over Boyden Hall Rock Valley, and West Sioux gets the 40-30 win over CLGLR. Up next on our East mat, we will have girls Varsity, Central Line George Little Rock versus Hinton. And on our West mat, we will have our boys JV matches.
The Hinton girls versus Central Line George Little Rock.
And I believe discussing with Coach Jagger, I think we have a few girls that are out of the lineup tonight.
Yeah, I know I heard Emily Winkle was out tonight.
Yeah,
sick.
She's homesick for sure.
Sounds like the stomach bug or something going around the girls' team.
Just relax here, we got a little bit of time. Let the girls get started. The girls will be over on mat 1 on the east side, coaches. So you'll be over on mat 1. And our JV matches will be over on the west mat, mat 2. Our first JV match will be Josh Jagger.
Remind everyone, upcoming events on the CL Broadcast Network. Tomorrow we have girls and boys basketball versus Rock Valley. JV and JVR boys basketball will start at 4 o'clock on a YouTube stream from the Activity Center. JV girls will start at 4:30, and then our varsity live stream will start at 6 o'clock. Then Monday, January 8th, we have our school board meeting. That is a 5 o'clock start time. And then next Tuesday, January 9th, we have home basketball with Unity Christian. Again, JV and JVR boys at 4 o'clock from the Activity Center. JV girls at 4:30 from the high school gym. And then the varsity girls and boys doubleheader will start at 6 o'clock. Mr. Jason Engelman will be on the call for that one, as I will be over in West Lyon, as we will also be broadcasting the girls Siouxland Conference Wrestling Tournament next week, Tuesday, from West Lyon. That will be on our CL Broadcast Network, as they asked us to come over there, and took a little bit of work on my end. I had to find someone to cover the basketball games and make sure we had all of our equipment. Normally we don't try to do 2 broadcasts in one night. Well, actually we'll be doing, let's see, that night we'll have 4 different live streams going on between the 3 different basketball ones and the wrestling one.
Jeez.
We don't do things half here, Coach.
Yeah.
Lucas.
I know.
It's full on.
Not even half and half.
But we will be glad to bring you the girls wrestling tournament.
Is this the first Siouxland Conference girls tournament?
I believe.
Last year they just went straight down to that.
Yeah, they had to the schedule got redone a little bit, and this is, I believe, this is our first ever Siouxland Conference girls Siouxland Conference tournament. Up here in the West mat, Josh Jagger, CLGLR, and Robert Vermolm West Sioux in our first JV match of the evening while we wait for the girls' duel to get started on our East mats. 8 JV matches to go through here before we are done.
They are going to start off at 115 pounds for the girls, and it looks like Central Line, I believe, is open at 115.
And on our West mat, Josh Jager will get the victory on senior night for the senior, Josh Jager.
Good victory there, Josh Jager.
115-pound girls match over here. Ava Lane receives the forfeit for Hinton.
At 120, Hinton will receive the bye again, or a forfeit.
For Hinton. Anna Sackow receives the forfeit.
And now up on our JV matches. Well, maybe not. We're about ready to get going. Elijah Cruz is out there for Central Line George Little Rock. Armando Mora for West Sioux after he is ready to go.
At 125, it looks like Hinton will receive a forfeit as well.
Trying to figure things out here on our East mat. I'm not really sure what they're talking about down there, but we're ready to go on the West mat between Elijah Cruz and Armando Mora.
Looks like on the girls' mat here, they're just kind of shuffling some girls around. Central Line was open at 110 and 15. Or actually at 115 and 120, and then as one is 125, it looks like. Still working it out over here on the East mat for the girls.
On that, Orton, Mohava, West Sioux, and Mitchell A. Sedam, Central Line George Little Rock are on deck.
Yeah, I'll just go.
2-0 lead here for Cruz, I believe. It's kind of hard to see that scoreboard from our angle.
Elijah Cruz up 2-0, 35 seconds left.
And it looks like we are maybe getting things sorted. It looks like maybe they had some things go wrong on track wrestling.
Yeah, I think they had to log into a different track account just to get some things going.
Probably. Got to go girls separate from the boys.
Yep.
125 will be a forfeit win for Hinton as well. Looks like Michelin Saddam is going to jump up to 130 and receive the forfeit.
And she does. Again, the Central Line George Little Rock girls team is coached by Jeff Jager, Mitch Fembeek, and Austin Winkle, as well as Paul Konieczny assists with them from time to time. Paul jumps over from the boys and the girls.
Looks like Lily Henry will jump up to 140 tonight.
And we got our first match going on our East mat, so we'll go back to our 2-mat setup here.
Based off the program, not sure if everything's been shuffled around, but at 140, Carly Tanner for him.
Carly Tanner.
Yep.
And for the Lions, Lily Henry, wrestling on mat 1 at 140 pounds.
Elijah Cruz is tied up 2-2 over here on mat 2. There's a minute left in the second period on that. And the score is still 0-0 for Lily Henry. Lily Henry in good on a nice shot. Gets the 2 takedowns. She applies a lot of pressure straight to the single leg again. Big lift. Catches the forearm.
Does give up that escape here.
Nope.
35 seconds left to go in the first period.
The score is 2-1. Get your foot back down to the mat, Lily.
Oh. Gets
She's
behind
gonna
here.
come away
Might come away with the 2.
I was going to say,
they awarded the 2 to her. They did award the 2 to her.
The 2 should have been awarded a little bit earlier than what it was, but. So 4-2, Lily Henry is going to lead going into the second. And over here on mat 2, Elijah Cruz down 4-2 going into the third period. Elijah is going to go down. Again, the kid puts a good chop in on Elijah. He elbows down, looks at the pressure.
Lily quick to her feet.
Yep.
Trying to establish some hand control here to get up for the escape.
And she does. Good escape within 10 seconds of the period. Oh, looks like I must have missed an illegal hold or probably a locked hands over here on mat 2. So Cruz is actually down 1 now. So the score is 4-3.
Tanner with the front headlock here on Lily.
And Lily rolls
trying
through
to roll
it.
through and
and come on, work up to your base, Elijah. Get your 1 point. Come on, keep working back. Build the base.
Lily will give up the 1 point escape to tie it up 7-7.
Again, there hasn't been any change. There's 40 seconds left over here for Elijah Cruz. Come on, work up to your feet. Work up to your base.
40 seconds here on the east mat. Lily Henry up, or tied 7-7.
Drives to it, half, Lily, half. And Elijah comes back up to it. Come on, turn to 2. Don't dump it on your head. Lily Henry gets the fall. There you go, come, short time. Come on, Cruiser. He's not gonna get it, so Elijah Cruz will lose 4-3 to Amanda Mora.
Riley Weiler will win by forfeit.
Next up on the JV mat, it looks like we will have Michelet Saddam versus Odin Nahava.
Up on the girls' mat, looks like we got Lucy Konieczki for the Lions. And for Hinton at 145, they're listed as open.
Yeah, I think they're all open all the way up until 70. Yeah, they are open all the way up until 70.
Konieczki will get the win by forfeit.
Michelet with a quick takedown.
Briley Nelson, winner by forfeit at 155.
Michelet gets a cradle locked up, looking for a fall.
Gets that knee into the ribs and just...
Yep, just settle in. Got plenty of time, got a minute 25. And he does get the fall.
Auburn for Central Line.
And for the Hinton girls, we have Morgan Davis.
Morgan Divis for Hinton.
Excuse me, Divis.
And Aubrey Benz for Lion.
And over on the JV, we have Azael Cazares versus Marcus Lusch.
Logan Hubert for Hinton.
Oh.
And for the Lions, Damian.
No, excuse me. Damian Cazares versus Logan Hubert.
For Central Lion, George Little Rock.
Minute left to go in the first period on the girls' match here. Still tied 0-0.
As well as over here on the JV match, 0-0.
On deck, the JV mat, Brett Ladra of Hinton and Tynan Shipper of Central Lion, George Little Rock. You're on deck.
Remind anybody coming to the basketball game tomorrow, the Central Lyon Education Association CLEA burger feed tomorrow, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Don't have to worry about making any plans for dinner. Come on down, get a burger, and I think chips and a cookie and maybe something else for a drink. We get $6 for one, maybe $7, something like that.
Aubrey Benz with the takedown there.
And over on the JV match, Hubert gets a takedown on Cazares. Cazares, nope, still in control.
End of the second period there. Red defers. Benz.
Aubrey running a bar.
Yeah.
Gets the turn.
Settle. Oh, nope.
She got to
too high.
Now she's got to readjust her hips.
Jeff's over here wanting to yell skin ride.
And she does. Now she settles in. Come on, Aubs.
Yeah. Aubrey keeping that tight. We'll get the pin. Aubrey Benz winner by fall there at 170 for Central Line George Lark.
Aubrey, one of our football managers that Coach Lepkus and I get the pleasure of working with. One of the.
She takes care of us.
She does. She does.
190 pounds.
Up at 190 pounds for Central Line George Little Rock is
190 pounds for Hinton.
Gabby Rasmussen, and for Hinton will be Ashley Chastain.
And on the JV mat, Hubert still has a 6-2 lead. It's a minute 26 left in the second period over Cazares. Cazares is on top, working a chop. Gets Herbert with the reversal.
Looking for a cradle. bow and arrow style cradle there.
And he gets the fall.
Still 0-0 with a minute left in our first period here in our East mat. Gabby Rasmussen wrestling for the Lions. Gabby's first year ever.
Decides on her senior year to come out for wrestling.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I think early in the season she was maybe not so happy with Coach Jagger talking her into it. As she got beat up a little bit on in the first little part of the season, but
she's starting to figure it out though. Yep.
Settling into it.
Gets a good single leg.
Single leg there.
Gonna finish the takedown.
Oh, reach up for the head, just finish the leg.
Over on the JV mat, we have Tynan Shipper and Brett Leitra.
What is it?
Leitra has a lead of 4-1.
End of the first period here in the girls' mat, still tied 0-0.
I'm telling you, those Lions Den wrestlers are ready to roll.
Starting the second period here. Chastain will be down. Gabby Rasmussen start on top.
They just learned a good lesson that you always have to listen to the officials, right, Lions Den wrestlers? Right? Yeah. That's right.
Gabby still in control here, have not been awarded the escape. There we will see the 1-point escape for Chastain.
Another takedown.
Gabby with the takedown there at the edge of the mat.
So Leitra will take a 8-3 lead going into the second over Tynan Shipper.
Just under a minute to go here in the second period. On the east mat, Gabby Rasmussen with a 2-1 lead.
Ooh, big lift and return. Potentially dangerous. Oh, let go of that, Gabby.
Still no reversal signal.
No, nothing yet. Yep, drive into her, good.
Hold that arm and get that.
Yep, good, elevate the head. Now you elevate your own head. Nice job.
There you go, Gabby.
One thing, the Rasmussen kids, all of them, we know I have coached a few of them, they're all tough kids.
They're all tough. Every one of them. Tynan kind of looking for a reversal. The kid's got 2 legs in. Tynan gets him to his back. Gets 1 leg out, so now he's just working on the 1 leg. Goes to his butt, he's probably going to try to reach.
The 235 Central Line will receive a forfeit. Brings us to 106. Ellie loose. Not they versus Maggie Holtgrew.
Maggie Holtgrew.
Loose looking for the front headlock. Ellie will get the escape there. Holtgrew with a 2-point takedown there. Brings the score 4-1, a minute to go in the first period.
Ellie Luce is a freshman. Maggie is a sophomore. Shipper starts the 3rd period on top. He's down 4-12. Does have a turn. Scoops the, come on, scoop the head, T. And gets the fall.
Never out of a match there.
Never out of a match.
Now wrestling on JV for Hinton.
Next up on the JV, we have Ethan Altina from CLGLR and Landon Van Rukel of Boyne Harrock Valley. Maybe not. No, excuse me, Landon Van Rukel of Hinton.
Holtgrew looking for the fall here.
And she does.
Maggie Holtgrew wins by fall. On deck, JV, Marcus Louch from Hinton, Azael Cassazar for Central Line George Little Rock.
Van Rukel in on a double leg. And does get the 2 takedown.
Wrestling at 105 pounds for Hinton, Greta Harper. And for the Lions, Alex Flores.
Start of the first period here at 1:05. It's still tied up 0-0.
Alex looking for a fall. And it's getting close. Needs to keep settling back. Jumps to the other side. Oh, lost the arm.
Once again on mat for the JV match, Marcus Louch for Hinton.
13 seconds left over here on mat 2. Van Ruckel still has that 2-1 lead over Ethan Altina of CLGLR. Fresh start. Big mat return. It's actually going to be called an illegal slam because he did not free up Altina's arm. So in order to have a safe mat return, you have to free an arm. And he had the arm trapped, so it went straight down on Altina's shoulder.
On our east mat, Alex Flores gets the win by fall for the Lions. And it looks like that'll do it for the duel as CLGLR seems to be open. At 110 for the girls. So Lions will win the girls' duel 54-30 over Hinton. As we are ready to go back here on the west mat with our
JV matches.
Let's bring the next JV guys up over here on mat 1.
So we will be going JV on both matches.
Believe we only have 2 JV matches left, so we should be able to get these done here pretty quickly.
Quick, get back to the varsity
Get back
action.
to the last duels of the evening, which will be Boyden Hall Rock Valley and West Sioux on our west mat, mat number 2, which you are looking at right now. It's on the left side, and on the right side, mat 1 or east mat, whatever you want to call it, will be CLGLR and Hinton once we get back to the varsity matches.
Our JV match.
Looks like coming up on the east mat for our JV match will be Azael Cazares versus Marcus Luch.
And Azael Cazares for Central Line Georgia on mat 1. On deck, our final JV match, Tice Van Beek for Boyden Hall Round Valley. And Caitlin Keegan for Hinton. Van Beek, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, Keegan, and Hinton. They're on the first available mat for the JV. Probably mat 2.
Can't quite see the score here on the JV match that we've got going. It looks like it might still be 0 or 6-2.
I think it's either 2-2 or maybe
3-2.
It's really hard to see in our angle here. We can see the east mat score perfect, except there's nobody wrestling over there at the moment. So
looks like Coach Van Beek is ready to go over there on the east mat. I'm not sure about anything else.
He's sitting there waiting. They got to log out again. You got to log into a new track account, or a different track account, not new, but a different one once you go from the girls to the boys side. And it looks like maybe we've gotten it all figured out on the east mat. And Marcus Luch and Azael Cazares are on our east mat. Luch from Hinton, Cazares, CLGLR.
Cazares with the bear hug, and Luch counters.
With the tries the rope,
and
rolling through. And
Cazares rolls Luch through.
And will be awarded the 2-point takedown in that exchange. Over here on the west mat, winner by fall, Ethan Altina. Oh, no, actually. That was Landon Van Ruckel. Sorry, the singlets look a lot alike.
Yep.
Tice Van Beek, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, Keegan. Our final JV match on mat 2.
So between all the flurries over there on mat 1, Cazares has a 4-0 lead.
And it looks like we're ready for get started with our last JV match of the evening. It is going to be Keegan of Hinton and Van Beek, Boyden Hall, Rock Valley.
After these two matches
well, maybe
conclude,
I thought we were going to. Looks like again they got to change it to a different track.
Yep, we will be going
track wrestling account. That is.
It will be going right back into varsity action for our last duels of the evening. So it does look like Marcus Lusch was able to get an escape. So that score is 4-1 with 30 seconds left in the first. Again, same situation as before. Kazara's in with the bear hug.
Chest bear hug, kind of. Both of them looking for some Greco throw, but
yeah, and Cazares does get it.
Kind of a
gets the 2 takedown. There has been no back points awarded.
End of the first period. Cazares with the 6-1 lead.
Eight to 1 lead now for Cazares as they reset in the middle. 1:46 left in the second period here.
Still waiting to get this last JV match underway on the west mat.
I think they're going to get it going. I don't think they have track running. They're just going to hand score it and enter into track wrestling later, which is completely fine for JV matches. Just trying to get it going so it doesn't hold up the last duels of the evening. As on our west mat, we have Keegan, Hinton, and Van Beek, Boyden Hall, Rock Valley.
Still with an 8-1 lead on the east mat is Ezeo Cazares from Central Line, George Little Rock. Two reversal there for Luch. Out of bounds. We'll bring him back to the center. Eight to 6, the score here on the east mat. Still 0-0 on the west. Luch looking for the pin here on the east match. Cazares rolls through. Will get the 2 reversal and is now scoring his own back points. We'll give up the reversal as well. Ref can't decide which arm to put up for which score here. At the end of the second period there. I don't know what to say about that. That was a little bit of a score is going to be 14-12. Cazares is going to start down to start the third period.
Minute to go on our west mat. Minute to go in the second period. 2-0. Van Beek leads Keegan, as now we've got some blood time on our west mat. So we'll go to just looking at the east mat.
Kazara's with the 1-point escape there. Both guys looking a little gassed here in the end of the third period.
Lucht of Hinton with the 18-13 lead currently over Cazares.
Just running out of steam there, just kind of a sloppy takedown, and Lucht will take the 20-13 lead.
And we're back in action on our west mat. .20 seconds left in our second period on our west mat. 3-0.
Short time to go here on the east mat.
Barn burner over on mat 1.
Yeah.
It's 23-14.
Scoreboard, so can't
go to the twos.
Can't go to the twos, and it comes to gonna have to get a new scoreboard. You know, with the new rule change, technically your scoreboards only need to go to 5 for fouls now.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So you might as well, you might as well make it for wrestling. I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place.
Yeah.
Because we normally only have, what, 2 meets a year versus...
We only have 3 this year at Central Lyon.
Yeah.
2 in George?
Is it? 2 in George, yes. Next week, Thursday, we'll be back in action here. CLGLR will be. We have CLGLR, Boynton Hall Rock Valley for a conference duel.
Yep.
And then Estherville Lincoln Central and Sioux Falls, Washington will also be there. And we'll all wrestle each other, just obviously non-conference for the other ones. Though I do believe they're working on maybe a change to that, because last year that quad didn't get over till after 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So they're maybe working on taking away some of the a round or two, because you have girls involved in that.
Yeah, I remember that one being real late last year.
That was our only home duel last year, wasn't it, too?
I believe so, yeah. And it was a late one. It didn't help that you have, when it's your only home one, that you got to do all the things.
Night.
Senior night, recognition, junior high recognition, little kid recognition. So, yeah, it was quite the, they're actually still working on that today in the office. Coach Eben and one of the other Mr. Cruzes at work here.
Yeah, and I believe that Mr. Cruz must have had a phone call over with Mr. Glanzer as I was standing next to Mr. Glanzer.
Probably, yes. Trying to figure out how we can still get lots of wrestling action in, but
and expedite it
maybe get done. You know, Estherville Lincoln Central and Sioux Falls, Washington, maybe get home before midnight.
Yeah,
on a Thursday.
Estherville Lincoln for sure.
Yeah, you'll see that was
either that or just let them be the first 2 duels, or
everyone wrestles every time.
Yeah,
when you have the quad. Yeah. So, yeah, I think they're going to try and take one away next week. Is that the third period here on our west mat? I can't see.
It does look like it.
It is. 4 seconds left.
Well, Van Beek's going to win.
2-0.
2-0 win for Tice Van Beek.
4-0 actually.
4-0. 4-0 win for Tice Van Beek here on our West mat. That'll do it for this round. We'll take a very short break. We'll be back with the final duels of the evening here on the CL Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
.62, Coach. 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids as we have our captains meetings going on or about to go on. Coaches are out there waiting for the officials to take a short little break. Remind everyone, upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Tomorrow night we have JV and JVR boys basketball at 4 o'clock. The JV girls basketball game versus Rock Valley at 4:30. And then the varsity girls and boys doubleheader will start at 6 o'clock. We'll have 3 separate streams going for those. We'll only have announcing for the varsity game, but we will have the other ones on at least so you can watch those. That's tomorrow night. Then on Monday, January 8th, we have our January school board meeting for the month. That is a 5 o'clock start time on Monday. And then Tuesday, January 9th, we have basketball versus Unity Christian. Again, JVR and JV boys will start at 4 o'clock from the Activity Center. JV girls at 4:30 from the gym, and the varsity girls and boys doubleheader will start at 6 p.m. And then also on Tuesday at 5 o'clock, we will have the girls Siouxland Conference Tournaments. That will be a 5 o'clock start time. I will be over in West Lyon broadcasting and announcing that one. Jason Engelman and our normal crew will be here in Rock Rapids doing the basketball game. So I want to thank Mr. Engelman for helping me out that night so that we are able to go over and over to West Lyon and broadcast that for everybody. So Boyden Hall Rock Valley fans, tune in to that one. Rock Valley fans, you can tune in tomorrow night, watch our all 5 games here on the CL Broadcast Network. 3 separate streams, so whichever level you're looking for, make sure you get that stream. Also remind everyone, if you're coming to Rock Rapids tomorrow, we have the CLEA Burger Feed. That's the Central Lyon Education Association. Burger Feed tomorrow night in the Commons from 5 to 7 o'clock. Stop on in and get a burger and a little bit of a meal. Also remind everyone, make sure you follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the news, especially here into our winter season, as a little bit more prone to having a few delays, early outs, cancellation, postponements, changes to the calendar that obviously happen with weather. Much more prone to happen in the wintertime. So make sure you follow along there. Getting started on our West mat at 120 pounds. Gabino Vargas, Boynton Hall Rock Valley. Reed Persinger, West Sioux Haywarden. And up on our East mat for Hinton, Evan Starr. And for Lions, Cam Jurens. 120 pounds, both East and West mats now. Again, Adam and Mitch will be focusing on the East mat on Central Lyon George Little Rock. I will give you score updates on the West mats. Boynton Hall Rock Valley and West Sioux on the West mats.
Stahl will get awarded the 2-point takedown there. Stahl looking for that turn here with the bar arm, and
our West mat, Vargas up 4-0 over Persinger.
Jurens kind of tried to jump over the hips and kind of
trying to roll through, and he does, and then
will be off his back, at least for the time being.
Yep.
Vargas will get the win by fall on our West mat over Persinger.
Vargas wins by fall for Boynton Hall Rock Valley.
Reminder, leave us a chat message. Let us know where you're watching from. You do have to be a subscriber to leave any chat messages, as helps us to make sure that real people are leaving messages. On the West mat, we had a bye, a forfeit, whatever you want to call it, at 126. Jesse Lewis, West Sioux, will win by forfeit.
And that wraps up the first period on mat 1.
Scores 5-0 in favor of the Hinton wrestler.
I'm guessing is it Evan Stahl?
Yep.
Another forfeit on our West mat at 132. Zach Sabin, West Sioux, will get the forfeit. So we're going to 138 pounds on the West mat.
Stahl in deep on a single leg, high C with his head outside. He turns to a double, gets Cam down on his hip.
Cam staying on that ankle.
And is awarded the 2 for a takedown.
Has not been yet, I don't believe.
Hasn't? Oh, no, he hasn't.
Cam still has a hold of that ankle or that leg and is still kind of.
Yep, no, nothing yet. Cam needs to elevate this leg. Oh, don't roll towards
turn
the
into
head.
him. Yeah. Kind of just rolled underneath him there now. Should be awarded
now
the
that
2 points.
It's the 2 takedowns, so 7-0.
Up now on our west mat at 138 pounds, Angel Gasca, Boyden Hull Rock Valley, and Dustin Van Ort, West Sioux, west mat at 138 pounds.
Should be a pretty good match over there. Oh, geez, Van Ort again with the quick pin.
Dustin Van Ort wins by fall for West Sioux.
Evan Stahl gets the fall for Hinton to take the 6-0 lead going into 126 pounds.
We're at 144 pounds on the west mat. Logan Seabrecht, Boyden Hull Rock Valley, and Zach Finzen, West Sioux. 144 pounds here on our west mat.
On mat 2.
Finzen was looking for that inside trip and just kind of, Seabrecht took him straight to his back now and looking for the reversal.
126 pounds on mat 1.
Kale Shipper will receive the win by forfeit.
So Hinton open on the east mat.
We'll bring up 132. Looks like for Central Line, Adrian Bunchy will receive the fall or the win by forfeit.
Receiving the forfeit for Central Line George Little, Adrian Bunchy.
That'll bring us to 138 for Central Line, George Litterock, Regan Hashi versus Gage Morgan from Hinton.
138 pounds for Hinton, Gage Morgan. And for the Lions, Reagan Hashi.
Over on our west mat, Logan Seabrecht leads over Zach Finzen 5-1. About 30 seconds left in the first period on 144 pounds, our west mat.
Hashi with a little slide by attempt. Nothing doing. Still 0-0. Minute 30. Hashi in deep on a shot.
Low single there, trying to
work his way up.
The ref to
And he's
keep him on his butt. Should
does
be
get
awarded
the
the two
two.
there at the
Yep.
edge of the mat. Good mat awareness there by Reagan Hashi there.
Into the first period on our west mat, mat number 2. Seabrecht leads 5-1 over Finton of West Sioux. Finton deferred. Seabrecht will choose down as West Sioux leads that duel 18-6 on our west mat.
Hashi will give up the 1-point escape. Good defense there.
So Hashi over Gage Morgan 2-1 with 20 seconds left in the first.
Morgan in on the single.
In on the single, in deep. Not going to finish it. Runs out of time.
Hashi had a little bit of a whizzer in there, just kind of trying to keep him off.
And Hashi actually got his hips back. Something that he failed to do big time in the first match.
Looking to recover here.
Yeah.
Last 30 seconds on our west mat. Seabrecht still leads 6-1.
Hashi, quick stand up. Morgan, big return. Hashi back up to his feet. Another return by Morgan. A little Granby roll from Hashi, and he gets the escape. Takes the lead 3-1. Minute 43 left in the second period.
Now we just need Hashi to go here and try to get on his offense.
Yep.
Little slide by attempt.
And he's doing that. He's getting them moving. Both these guys have been pretty active on their feet for the most part. They've both been exchanging setups and ties and getting each other to move pretty good. Hashi now has an underhook with his left arm. Morgan with double overs. And we're going to go potentially dangerous, back to the middle, fresh start.
Minute to go here in the second period.
West mat, Logan Seabrecht leads 6-3 over Zach Finson as we start third period at 144 pounds on our west mat. Now 6-4, Seabrecht leads.
Your lights are on and they've been on for a long time. License MBK402, Sioux County, Room Ford Explorer.
30 seconds left, second period, still 3-1, Hashi lead over Morgan.
Morgan in on that single leg
shot. Whizzer hard by Hashi. Hashi's got a lot of hip pressure down on him. Morgan still battling tough, trying to circle to that leg, trying to work his way up to his feet, and Hashi keeps on putting a lot of hip pressure. Circles out front, breaks the grip. Hashi not going to get the two. Close.
Kind of about the same exact way he scored that first takedown in the first period.
Yep.
2 seconds to go here.
So Red's choice, Morgan is going to go down.
Hashi switched sides on.
Last 30 seconds on our west mat. Seabrecht still up 6-4 over Finson.
Hashi riding hard here. Drops down to the single to maintain control. Out of bounds, bring him back to the center.
Seabrecht will get the 9-4 win on our west mat at 144 pounds.
And again, still 3-1 over on mat one. Hashi is on top with that lead. He's looking to ride Morgan for the remainder of the period. Morgan's looking to get a reversal, send it into OT, or get back up on his feet and work for another takedown for the win. Minute left. Hashi's got a good ride. He's got that bar arm ride.
Look for him to kind of get to the other side.
Yep, he's keeping a lot of pressure. Now he's going to try to thread it, walk the head.
For West Sioux, Drake, line out. And from Whitehall Rock Valley, Christian Meyer, 150 pounds.
28 seconds left. Hashi still on top.
Has that arm bar.
Yeah, and
needs to use it.
Yeah, no, but he's fine. He's getting off to the sides. He's working hard off to the sides. The bottom guy, that's the first attempt that the bottom guy's shown to get up off his base too. I don't agree with that call
Yeah,
at all.
stall
Not
call
even,
there
not
on-
even a little bit. I don't agree with that at all.
Up on our west mat, Christian Byert, Boyden Hall Rock Valley. Drake Leinot, West Sioux at 150 pounds on the west mats.
A stall call there when he's working for a pinning sequence the entire time. And
Yep.
bottom guy's
6 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reagan Hashi wins by 3-2 decision for the Lions.
Asher gets the victory.
Leinot with 2-point takedown on our west mat. He's up 2-0 over Byert.
At 144 pounds for Hinton, Mark Gant.
Up at 144 for Central Line George Little Rock, Lane Kruger.
I believe it is
Mark
Gant from Hinton. Gant shot attempt. Defended well by Kruger. Tosses him in a headlock. Just gets the 2, no back.
Kruger looking for that sit out.
Yeah, and tries to get a little changeover. Yep, keep pressuring back. Come on, knee slide up to your feet. Yep, elbow down, wrist control. He's got to get his wrist free.
Does manage to get that wrist free, but then just ends up trapped again here.
Yep, Gant's got it back again. Looks like Gant has a bar arm now. Looking for a tilt or a roll through. Looks like he got his arm a little bit too far up the back, so they're just going to call that potentially dangerous. When you have that bar in across the back, it has to go straight across the back. Your arm can't go up or down, or it can't go up. When it goes up, it applies more pressure onto the shoulder, so they call that potentially dangerous.
Start of the second period over on our west mat. Drake Leinot leads 4-3 over Christian Byert.
Still 2-0 here at 35 seconds to go in the first period.
Again, Lane hasn't been able to work up to his feet at all.
Drake Leinot will get the win by
Clear
fall on our
foot.
west mat.
Keep facing.
Short time here. Be the end of the first period.
Mark Gant is going to go down here. Kruger defers. Gant goes down. 2-0 Gant lead going into the second period. Gant right up to his feet right away. Lane drops down to a single.
On our west mat at 157 pounds, Diego Palma, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, and Braylon Lopez of West Sioux.
Gant up to his feet for the one escape. So 3-0. Gant leads. Minute 38 in the second.
Gant on the outside single. Deep. Kruger does have a little bit of a wizard, but Kruger will give up the 2-point takedown.
5-0.
Palma and Lopez on our west mat, still tied 0-0, 45 seconds left in the first period.
Gant with the turn. 15 seconds.
Short time here. Gant trying to sit out and apply that. Two, one. Kruger will get out of that second period.
Gant with the 3 back points, so it's 8-0 going into the third period.
Going into our second period on the west mat, Diego Palma will start. We'll have a 2-0 lead over Braylon Lopez. 157 pounds on the west mat.
Kruger in on a shot, just not able to connect. Gant working kind of a front headlock sequence here. Just
Diego Palma with the win by fall from Boyden Hall Rock Valley. Let's say hi to Tyler Jennings watching from Laverne, and Greg and Josiel is also leaving us a couple comments. Thank you for those.
Kruger in on a shot, well defended by Gant again. Goes to a little gator roll there, and he's going to come out on top with the 2. A little funk with this kid from Hinton. He's pretty tough. He's strong, he's funky, he's tough to wrestle.
Over on the west mat, Brock Mulder of Boyden Hall Rock Valley will get the win by forfeit at 165 pounds. We'll go to 175 on the west mat. Up now on the west mat at 175 pounds. Cozen Rosenboom, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, and Gibson Renz of West Sioux, 175-pound match here on our west mats.
30 seconds left over on mat 1. Gant has a 10-0 lead over Kruger.
Gant's just riding hard there, not allowing Kruger to just kind of work up to his base. Another 3 back points there.
13-10.
7 seconds left to go here in the match.
And that one's gonna do it. So 13-0. Gant over Kruger.
Rosenboom up 2-0 here over Renz. Still in the first period on our west mat. There's a point for Renz. 2-1 now. Rosenboom leads.
150 pounds on mat 1 for him.
Bring up 150 pounds for Central Line George Little Rock. Jamie Van Wy versus Tommy Tanner from Hinton.
End of the first period on our west mat. Rosenboom, Boyden Hall Rock Valley leads 4-1 over Renz of West Sioux at 175 pounds on the west mat.
Both guys looking to lurk their offense here. Minute to go in the first period. Still no action, tied 0-0. Tanner with the 2-point takedown there. Jamie needs to keep his head up off the mat and just kind of try to work to his base here.
Ten seconds left in the first. And that will be the score that takes us into the second. 2-0.
Red's choice, he will defer.
45 seconds left in period number 2 on our west mat. Rosenboom still up 4-1 over Rennes.
Van Wy will start down. Tanner looking to break them down and just kind of establish that bar arm.
Working our skin ride, what we call it. And he works it out, gets a bar through. And now he's going to post with the other wrist and circle the head. And go elbow to ear.
Jimmy did a good job defending that and worked his way out. Not a very comfortable position to be in, and just to kind of
into the third period now on our west mat. Cozen Rosenboom still leads 4-1 over Gibson Rennes.
The stall call warning on Van Wy on the bottom, not attempting to work his way up to his base.
.35 seconds to go here in the second period. Score is still 2-0 in favor of Tanner from Hinton.
Four to 3 now, Rosenboom leads. A minute 13, I think that's what that says. Minute 13 left in the third period on our west mat. Now 6-3 Rosenboom with the reversal on our west mat.
26 seconds left in the second. The score is still 2-0 with a Tommy Tanner lead.
Short time to go here in the second period.
And nothing doing. So 2-0 going into the third period. It'll be Tommy Tanner's choice, and he's going to go neutral.
That'll do it on our west mats. Cozen Rosenboom will get the 6-3 victory over Gibson Rennes. Ties the duel 24-24 on our west mats.
Ref not having anything that was going on there.
Yeah.
Not sure exactly.
Yeah, not sure exactly what he saw, but
Rosenboom wins by 6-3 decision for Boynton Hall Rock Valley.
Tanner in deep on a double leg, return to the mat, gets the 2 takedown, takes a 4-0 lead with 1:07 left in the third period.
We'll go to 215 pounds on the West mats. Braden Salar, Boyden Hull Rock Valley versus Chase Miner of West Sioux. That's 215-pound match. And sorry, the score is now 30-24. West Sioux leads on the West mats.
Jamie
with a headlock attempt just to try to do something. And Tanner with the takedown lets him up, so it's 6-2, 30 seconds left.
Seth Persinger receives the forfeit at 190 for West Sioux. Mr. Cruz.
And again, Jamie's just trying to go feet to back, and it's taken down, so it's 8-2 with 8 seconds left in the third, and that's probably going to be
the way it'll finish.
Yeah.
Will be your final score at 150, 8-2. We'll bring the dual score
to 15-16.
16-15 in favor of Hinton.
I believe it's 15-13. They already put the points up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on our West mat, Seth Persinger got the forfeit at 190 for West Sioux. That's why it's 30-24 here. We're at 215 pounds, where Chase Miner leads Salar 2-0 at 215.
Now at 157 for Central Line, George Little Rock. Egan Peterson versus Brogan Lake.
Chase Miner now wrestling at 250.
Peterson in on a shot, no points. Oh, you don't want to be here with this kid. Two takedown for Lake. Actually, remember
there's some blood time here on our East mat.
I remember this Brogan Lake through the years. He's a big move guy. He loves the
feet to back.
Yeah, loves the feet to back stuff.
Probably does a little Greco style in the off season, working.
Yeah, I'm sure he does a little freestyle.
On our West mat here, 215 pounds, Chase Miner with the reversal now leads 4-1 over Braden Salar of Boyden Hull Rock Valley. And now Salar with the reversal, and he has Miner. And Salar down 4-1. It's a reversal, puts Miner to his back, and Salar will tie this duel up 30-30 as we go to our heavyweight division. Weight class, I should say. Back in action now on both mats.
Oh.
I guess only one mat as we're waiting for the guys to get ready on the west side.
Yep, so it looks like Lake would just let him up to his feet, so it's 2-1. 45 seconds left in the first period. Again, double unders.
Yeah, he's looking
for the throw. Stall warning on Peterson.
Just because you get a stall call, don't you have to?
Yeah. 4-1 lead by Lake.
On the west mats, Josue Garcia and Boyden Hull Rock Valley and Brolio Mora of West Sioux at 285 pounds on our west mats. West mat going way faster than the East mat here.
End of the first period there. Score is going to be 4-1.
Lake is going to defer. Peterson chooses neutral.
Garcia with 2-0 lead here on our West mat. And Garcia will get the win by fall on our West mats at 285.
And I believe that West Sioux is open at 106, so they are rolling into their last match of the evening. Right, then we start at 120.
Peterson will lose by fall.
Yes, we did start at 120 as Hudson Salar went out there and got the win by forfeit for Boyden Hull Rock Valley. So Boyden Hull Rock Valley will win this duel against West Sioux as they are up 42-30 going into our last match here on the West mat.
Just say that as we're only at 165 over here on mat 1. So
And at 165 for Central Line George Little Rock, Aaron Springer, and for Hinton, it's going to be Jackson Kunkel.
Kunkel with the takedown. There is a JV match over here, so we're not probably going to go 2 mats real quick. Looks like got a little blood time.
Blood time here for Springer from Central Line George Little Rock.
Yeah, on mat 1, there is one JV match of Thane Waterman and Tice Van Beek.
Our 113-pound match on the West mat is Luis Tomas, Boyden Hull Rock Valley, and Aaron Sherman of West Sioux. Sherman up 2-0 here.
Kurt's just kind of. Kunkel's going to be up here 2-0 on Aaron Springer as we start back into the first period.
And that'll do it for the first period on our West mat. Sherman up 2-0 over Tomas, 113 pounds.
Rolling in here, a minute left over on mat 1. Kunkel still has that 2-0 lead over Aaron Springer. Kunkel with the roll through for the tilt, elevating the bottom leg. I believe there's only 2 back points there.
Aaron.
And then he readjusts and gets the fall.
Sometimes that funky just does it.
Over on our West mat, Sherman now 4-0 lead over Tomas, is about halfway through the second period.
And up now, we have Gabe Anderson of Hinton and Ethan Peterson of Central Line George Little Rock.
Both guys are still kind of feeling each other out here to start the first.
Yep, not a lot doing. Anderson in with the underhook, trying to circle that side, look for that single leg. Let's it go.
On the west mat, Sherman still leads 4-0 last 30 seconds or so here in the second period.
Kind of a sweep single there for Anderson, nothing doing. Stall quick there on Green. Don't quick understand that, why it's.
Yeah, he hasn't worked a shot attempt, but still maybe a little early.
Still working
for
for
it.
position. And,
Yeah.
You know, hand fighting. It's not like he's just. Oh.
And Anderson goes
just
feet
kind
to
of,
back.
Yeah, kind of a dump.
Going to the third period, Aaron Sherman of West Sioux leads 4-0 over Luis Tomas of Boynton Hall Rock Valley on the west mat. Our last match of that duel on the west mat.
Short time.
2-1.
And time expires.
We'll give up that 5-point move there at the end of the first period. Green will defer. Red choice to start period will go down. Peterson drops down to the single.
On the west mat, Sherman now leads 9-0 over Tomas.
Anderson with the escape.
6-0 lead over Ethan Peterson. Double leg shot attempt to the mat. 2 takedown. 8-0 lead.
We'll have a JV match on mat 2 following this match. Tyson and Beat, Boynton Hall Rock Valley, Fane, Waterman, West Sioux, you guys be ready.
Just under a minute to go here in the second period. Score is still 8-0 in favor of Anderson from Hinton.
And that'll do it on our west mats. Sherman gets the 9-0 lead win.
And out of bounds, 26 seconds left in the second period. Peterson will remain down. Yeah, it looks like injury time.
And that will do it for the west mat. Boynton Hall Rock Valley gets the victory, 42-34 over West Sioux. Both those teams go 1-1 on the evening, as we do have our one JV match that we have left. Not sure who it is.
JV match is Thane Waterman and Tice Van Beek from West Sioux.
And we have cut injury time, and we're back at it.
26 seconds left to go in the second period.
And
Anderson gets the legs in there.
The legs in. Gets Peterson flat.
Looking for the turn here.
And he does get the turn.
Short
and
time
he's got
again.
The full back.
Another 3 points for Anderson will bring the score to 11-0 at the end of the second period.
So Green's choice. Peterson is going to go neutral. Anderson, double leg attempt.
Trying to come out the backside. Does switch to will come around for the 2. Anderson again with the legs. Just applying pressure to the back of Peterson there, trying to work for an arm. Will be awarded a point there for Anderson for caution. Stalling on Peterson. Anderson looking for a cradle. Does have one locked up. Short time here, see if he can. Nothing doing there. Will be how we finish it. Score of 14-0. Major decision win for Gabe Anderson of Hinton.
Tice Van Beek up on our West mat over Waterman of West Sioux in our JV match.
In 190 pounds, we have Jacob Bishop of Hinton, and we have Ethan Knobloch of CLGLR. How about the, my God.
Kind of an illegal.
Tice Van Beek and Waterman of West Sioux on our JV mat. 25 seconds or so left in the second period. Van Beek up 4-1. As we have injury timeout, blood timeout. Never good when both of them end up hurt and bloody. Probably something not right happened. That'll do it for the second period. Van Beek still leads 4-1 here on our West mat. As they're trying to stop the bleeding on Knobloch in the middle of his head somewhere.
Cuts to the back of the head or top of the crown of the head is kind of a tough one to get stopped bleeding. It's pretty thin skin and just bleeds.
Start of the third period here on our West mat. Van Beek still 4-1 lead, minute 40 left or so. Again, can't really see that scoreboard, just trying to educated guess on the time. And it's going to be an injury default, as it does not look like they're going to be able to get that cut stopped bleeding. So on the east mat, Hinton will win by default, injury default. As Ethan Knobloch still getting worked on by two Avera athletic trainers. Kind of see him in actually the top part of our screen here in the West mat. West mat, our JV match, last JV match of the evening. 4-1 still. Tice Van Beek leads, 42 seconds left to go in this match. And we're finally back in action here on our east mat as our west mat finishes with Tice Van Beek getting the win. 215-pound match now on our east mats.
We got Trevor Darren of CLGLR and Reese Stokes of Hinton.
That concludes the evening of wrestling for West Sioux and Boyd Hall Rock Valley. We wish the coaches and wrestlers good luck. We'll see both teams Saturday at West Sioux and a couple times for sure with Boyd Hall Rock Valley. So good luck, West Sioux, Boyd Hall Rock Valley.
Minute 16 to go here in the first period, still tied 0-0. Trevor Deeren versus Reese Stokes from Hinton.
.45 seconds left, not a whole lot doing so far in this match over here.
Now they're down to one. I finally get to use my scoreboard that I have. Manual scoreboard I made for all those years where we only had to worry about one thing going on.
Not a whole lot going on this first period. 5 seconds left to go. Deeren will start down to start the second period.
0-0. Trevor knee slides up to his feet, gets away for the one escape. 1-0, minute 35 left in the second. Looks like Knobloch may have to need a few stitches there.
Doesn't look like he's going to go straight home. Let's put it that way. They've got towels, multiple towels over there.
Yeah, it looks
They're
like
working on getting his wrestling shoes off to get his street shoes on. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Probably maybe go to the ER and get a couple stitches in or some staples on the top of his head.
Yeah, it looks like that head kind of split wide open there.
Deer in on the single.
Yep. Got to elevate that leg. Got to keep working up the back. There he goes. Gets the 2 takedown. 3-0 lead. 40 seconds left.
Stokes with the quick escape there at the end of the period. 20 seconds, just under 20 seconds to go. Deeren with a 3-1 lead.
Red's choice. Red is going to go down.
Nothing doing there. Deeren tries to drop down to the single, gives up the escape.
So 3-2, minute 40 left. Again, Deeren had that lone takedown in the first. It's the only takedown of the match so far. Or actually, that was the second.
Yep. Trevor looking for a little 2-on-1 there to.
Yeah, just trying to get them moving. Both
kind of push and pull with the 2-on-1 to try to get to an inside sweep.
And both these guys just trying to get each other to open up a little bit. They're both pretty square on.
Forehead to forehead, just kind of.
Yeah, yep. You gotta. Wrestling's all about working angles, and yeah, you know, Trevor's just trying to find his angle right there and earns a stall call. So we're running down to 40 seconds. Again, Trevor seems to be pretty good here. He's been pretty good position. He's got to keep working those angles, keep working them half quarter shots. Stokes has the underhooks. Again, we're rolling down 22 seconds now.
Both guys got to do something here.
There's his first shot attempt of the match. So goes to a front head position.
Deeren trying to get behind for the 2.
Trevor gets the 2.
Takedown at the end of the period there. Wisely just kind of lets him go. And
Trevor's going to win 5-3.
That'll bring us up to our heavyweights.
And for CLGLR, Sam Christensen, and for Hinton, Tyler Chastain. And unless Hinton has another, curious to see what Hinton's doing here.
Yeah, they moved their 113 up to 120.
Yeah. They look like they got a couple guys back there that are probably.
Guys looking for some hugs.
Sam, big throw, goes feet to back. Pretty impressive. I've never seen Sam do that a day in my life. That's pretty good. I like it.
I don't dislike it. 15-second pin there.
So that goes, now we go on to 106, and we are open. It looks like Hinton is going to be open, and they will bump their 106 up to 113 to wrestle R. Peyton Cook. So again, 35-24 is the dual score in favor of Hinton. The duel is wrapped up.
We have a double forfeit at 106, 113.
Quentin Smith gets a quick takedown over Peyton Cook.
And for the Lions, Peyton Cook.
Cook runs a double chicken wing.
Yeah. Smith with the
and gets the fall. So Hinton will come away with this duel 41-24 over the Lions. And that will conclude our wrestling action for the evening.
You bet. We'll be back with some post-match thoughts here after these words from our sponsors.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Back here in Rock Rapids, wrap things up for tonight's duels. First duel of the evening, Hinton and Boyden Hall Rock Valley. Hinton won 54-19, and Central Lyon, George Lorek, and West Sioux won 40-30. That was a boys; those were two boys duels. Then the girls' duels. One duel, Central Line George Little Rock and Hinton. Central Line George Little Rock got the 54-30 win. And then the second round of boys' duels. Boyden Hall Rock Valley defeated West Sioux 42-34, and Hinton defeated CLGLR 41-24. That'll do it for tonight's wrestling action here in Rock Rapids. Lions girls will be back in action tomorrow night. They will be at the Sheldon tournament. The boys will be off tomorrow, and they will be back on Saturday as they will go to the West Sioux tournament for varsity, and JV then will be at the West Sioux tournament on Monday for the JV tournament. Take this opportunity once again to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, Deneau Boston & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. Remember, we will be back on the air tomorrow night for basketball between Central Lyon and Rock Valley, JV and JVR boys at the Activity Center. That live stream will start at 4 o'clock. The JV girls game will start that live stream at 4:30. And then the varsity live stream, girls and boys, will start at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll also remind everyone there is a CLEA burger feed tomorrow in the high school commons from 5 to 7 o'clock. So come on down, support the Central Lyon Education Association, and get yourself a burger meal. Want to thank our announcers, Adam Topp and Mitch Lupkis, as they did me a huge favor in helping out tonight, as I am not much of a wrestling announcer. So I want to thank those guys, as they tend to help me out a lot for wrestling. For them and everyone else here in Rock Rapids, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.